Hey, what's going on, Kitchen Science Cook team? How's everybody doing? So this is what we're going to be working on today. This is a USDA Prime dry aged piece of beef chuck that I got at Whole Foods 2 years ago, like 26, 27 months ago. It cost me $37 when I bought it, and you can see why. The amount of marbling on this is crazy. We're going to go ahead and see today if I cook this like a brisket. Right, I cook it up to 204 degrees, 206 degrees. I then let it rest for several hours in my toaster oven. Will it go ahead and give me that umptuousness that I get out of cooking a similar itemed brisket? I think that this will probably go ahead and be better than a USDA choice piece of brisket that doesn't have nearly as much marbling. But again, this is chuck. It's got 7 or 8 different muscle groups in it. So let's go ahead and see how it fares. Let's go ahead and get to cooking now. All right, so it's really cold in Florida right now, so I've started a small fire in the bottom of the egg. I've got both flues open, and I'm just gonna let it slowly come up because I think we're sitting at about 44 degrees right now, and I do not want to crack this guy. So I'm gonna give him like probably a good half hour to 45 minutes to heat up. You'll notice he hasn't even registered a temp yet since it's that cold outside. So I'll come back to you guys and I'll show you what he looks like in about 30 to 45 minutes, and I'll put the time right here so that you can see how long it actually took. All right, everybody, it's been about 45 minutes. You'll notice we're sitting here right around 100 degrees. We've got lots of white smoke that's pillowed all the way through here. We haven't burned down much product. We've got our flues closed just a little bit, so we are ready to go ahead and go. The egg is nice and heat soaked now. I can sort of touch it, and it's definitely around that 200-degree warmth, so we're good. So now what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna throw all the charcoal in. We're gonna reassemble it. We're gonna wait about 20 minutes till it's back up to temp and the white smoke is gone, and then we're gonna start cooking our chuck-like brisket. All right, everybody, so our temp is ready to go. We're right around 2 1/4. We've got beautiful white smoke coming out of here. We're gonna take our meat, pop it here in the center, and remember, as this cooks, the heat's gonna come up from the back and it's gonna convection forward like this. Okay, and that's how we're gonna get all sides. I also have meat stick thermometer. I'm gonna go ahead and put that right up here so you guys can check out that video and see what I think. And we're gonna let this go. It's probably gonna be about a 4 to 5 hour cook. And then we're gonna let it rest in some lovely, lovely smoked beef tallow that I've made in another video, which I'll go ahead and pop up right here. And then that's it. We'll try it out. We'll see what it is, and we'll see what you guys think. All right, I'll see you in a couple hours, and we are done. All right, everybody. We're sitting right at the perfect temp, 255. That looks fantastic. Okay, our temp on the meat is sitting around 95 degrees, so it's been about an hour, so we're gonna go ahead and keep going, but you'll notice we're getting great wetting in here. I'm gonna flip it over here in probably another hour so that we can sear this side as well, because again, it's still pretty juicy, but yeah, that looks amazing. Let's go ahead and let's let it keep going. All right, everybody, we're going on 2 hours. We're still sitting there at our temp. We've got great wetting going on. The meat looks amazing. I'm gonna flip her over. Oh, look at that. That looks awesome. We're at about 157, 58 degrees on this guy, so let's go ahead and let it keep going and check on them in another hour. All right, everybody, temp is good. And look at that sucker. So we're at 282 degrees and it's going just well. So let's go ahead and let her keep going, but she looks great. All right, everybody, we're 4 hours in. We're still sitting around that 235 degree mark. This thing looks, oh yeah. Look at that. Look how jiggly that is. This looks great. It's at 191 degrees. We need to go up a few more. Then we're going to go ahead and wrap it, throw a bunch of smoked beef tallow on it, and we're going to let it sit till she hits 204 to 206. Hello, everyone. All right, well, we are 5 hours in. There is our lovely, lovely, oh yeah, look at that. This thing, look at the jiggle. This is great. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take this guy off. We're going to pop him onto several sheets of foil. He's sitting around 198 degrees. We're going to add some of our smoked beef tallow. Yes, this is not Mount Olive. What were these? These were olives, I believe, or pickles. So we're going to add some of this in. We're going to let it sit back in here until it hits 204 degrees, and then that's it. Then we're going to let it rest down to 140, slice it up, and we're going to have some dinner. All right, everybody, we are done. Oh, look at that. Look at my finger. That just moves in there ever so slightly. Oh, look at that. I don't even need a needle right now, or a thermometer right now. It's that good. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it off and put it on our plate. All right, so there we go. There's that. Our temp ended up going up to about 205, which is great. You'll notice we've got plenty of lovely, beautiful beef tallow smoked beef towel sitting down in there. I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy inside. I'm gonna let him rest till he hits around 140, so I'm gonna leave the thermometer in. And when that happens, I'll give a couple slices. I'll do a quick recap and tell you guys what I think. But again, this is a USDA Prime dry-aged $27 beef chuck roll. Beef chuck steak from Whole Foods that has been sitting in my freezer for over 2 years. And I cannot believe how amazing it came out. So let's go ahead. Let me let it rest, and then I'll show you what it looks like when she's cut up. All right, everybody, this is not an ad for Meter. I just really like this. You'll notice at the bottom there are 6 sensing tips on the thermometer. It works out amazing, and it even shows you the cook band. Great app. Go ahead and use it. All right, and here's our meat. It came out amazing. Oh, sorry about the background noise. That's an airplane above my head. Anyways, the umptuousness on this was amazing. The fat content really made it fantastically awesome. The meat falls apart right in your hand. The only issue that I had with it is that because it was a beef chuck, it did go ahead and taste a little bit like pot roast, but it's probably the best piece of pot roast I've ever had in my life. You'll notice it falls apart super easily, and it was very, very, very juicy, tender, and amazing. So if you guys like this video, please go ahead and smash that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed, and have a fantastic barbecue week.